Good morning, everyone. It is 5:26 in the AM, as you can see right here. And I'm just getting started with my day. Did my meditation and everything. Made a tweak to my morning routine that surprisingly had a massive difference, which was I started filling up my water, making my coffee early. So you can see here that now what happens is I get this water bottle completely full, which usually I'd only get it to like halfway or something. And then I'm also drinking just my coffee black and not a tea as well. And I just want to keep it simple there. So that's that. The goal for today, as I showed, actually I didn't show this yet, but I want to pretty much just take the TJR video that I recorded yesterday and finish it up. I already did the thumbnail, the recording, everything. I just have to get all the files transferred over, which I think I might have already finished. But yeah, I'm super excited to work on this video. It's gonna be a good one and excited to be working on things that I am good at. I've got a few messages from my editor that I'm gonna check in with you guys live. Okay, yeah, nothing immediate that I need to go on to. By the way, this is the thumbnail that I made for the TJR video. Let's hope the exposure kind of fixes itself. Okay, yeah, so it's not done yet. There still needs to be some refinements, but I think it's way better than the last business thumbnail I made. Actually, a lot better. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it does. But beyond that, moving really good, feeling really good, and if I can get that main TJR video and everything done, I'm excited to see what the day has in store here. So yeah, gonna get to work. Lights off and ground mode activated. Okay, so all the clients are messaged. Inbox 0 has been completed and the vlog is just rendering right now. So I'm gonna get that uploaded over there. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for all the random stuff that Premiere needs me to wait for, I'm going to organize the files for the TJR business channel video because there's a lot needs to be done, and as I talked about on the Rob the Bank video, I've become a stickler for organization. So I'm gonna do that, get the video prepped, and like I said, my goal for today is to get it live, like to get it done. Whether I get it done later today and I have to schedule it for tomorrow, or if I get it live for today, I'm starting super early. I've got 6 hours, so we'll see what kind of progress I can make, but it will definitely be scheduled to go live or live by the end of today. That's for sure. So I'm gonna put you guys up here and I'm gonna get to working. All right, time for an update. So we are now 2 hours or so into the day. You can see work hours and then also just where we're at. So the vlog is out. I did my compilation and I just finished the cut up. So I can go here and mark these off. So compilation and then cut up. Okay, done. So those two are taken care of. So now, the next steps on the video and showing you guys, this is what it all looks like cut up. I want to make note of this because I just mentioned it before, but this is the organization. So I have my external SSD, which is right down there. It has 1 terabyte, and if I were to go in, this is the Rob the Bank video, which my editor is working on, and I kind of just segment out using my PC as the storage basis, but this is the video that I'm working on now, and I enlarged it, so sorry, bear with me. Okay, you can see everything related to the thumbnail, which I think I already showed you guys. but I was very, very happy with my hand design, and while it's not refined yet, it absolutely shits on the other thumbnail that I made for the other business channel video. So I'm excited to have this live. I think it'll do well. But beyond that, back to the project, you can see the audio files done, and I had to label some of these 0 just because I recorded an extra clip that wasn't needed on all the other ones. But you can see here, and then this is what they look like non-color graded, just shot in log. Main camera, same dealio. This is actually one of the clips that's not being used. But then you can see I have the versions where all the autosave files are correlated just specifically to this project, so I'm super organized there. And then I want to show you the correlation on that. So within the actual project, you can see, if you let me get out, it's the exact same. So within the A roll, it's directly replicated each of those sections. So it makes it very easy to organize there. Then the B roll, I haven't started that yet, where we're at in the video. Sequences, you can see we're at the compilation timeline phase, and then design assets, transparent video. So what I do, this video, I'm not sure if it's warranted size-wise, if I should split it up into different sequences. I still have to kind of make my call and decision on that, but I'll let you know if I do. If not, it's not a big deal. But I'm not using any proxy files because my computer can handle this. So I have it in full resolution. I might drop it to an 8th since I'm on a 4K timeline here. But, oh yeah, by the way, all these videos are in 4K 24, which if you don't make videos, you probably wouldn't know that most movies, including myself, are shot in 24 frames in North America, 25 frames anywhere outside North America, so Europe, Asia, Africa, all those other countries and stuff, even Australia, Antarctica, and Europe. No, I already said Europe. I don't know, whatever. My point is, here is the graded footage, so it's just a simple LUT that I drop onto it, showing you guys over here. I just have a pretty simple LUT. I use the -1 exposure. I think it just looks the best. If I were to pop into the colors, the only other change I believe that I made to it is I added, click into one of them, I added some saturation and vibrance. I believe I did in the basic. Yeah, so actually, crap, I'm lying to you. I just added contrast to make everything pop a little bit more since I like the original look. But to give a one-to-one comparison for everybody, back to settings, I'm not sure how to do this. If I go to source, and I go like this, no, that's not what I want. If I go to source, and I go to, main camera, and I give you a comparison shot of what these look like, you can see pretty big difference here. And I'm looking at the difference on a log shot as I'm doing this because I color grade the vlogs too. But it is still pretty crazy. I can't wait to see what it actually looks like on the post of that. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick little break, but move into, the labeling and the music section. This is the most probably time consuming part because I have to go through the entire thing again and make conscious notes of things and start to pick where it's board view, where it's thing view, and then I'm going to edit the hook. This should be another hour and a half or so. Then I have the actual edit. This should be the longest part, and then I have the review and sound design. And with the time I'm making, I feasibly should be able to get it live for today. Maybe a little bit past 1, maybe closer to around 2 or 3, but I'm moving along pretty well. So I went through and showed you guys all of that stuff to give a gauge of the complexity, because at a relative comparison to the Rob the Bank main video, that thing is easy. That's an extremely easy project to work on. And hopefully that quantifies the amount of stuff that I've had to learn if it just sounded like I spoke Chinese to you for however long. So it's definitely a lot, and it's all new to me as well. Remember, this is all within the last 3 months that I've really known all this stuff. If you showed me that 3 months ago, I would have had no clue what's going on. So yeah, it's been a lot of learning, and I'm very grateful for it. Sun's out, it's a beautiful day. Sun's not out, but it's a beautiful day. The sun will come out, and yeah, I'm gonna get the video done. I have a meeting with my editor and then also a client meeting today. I might have another client meeting. And yeah, Wood Wednesday. I'm going to focus on, after the video goes out, my priorities are going to be making sure my editor is at a chapter a day pace on the Rob the Bank main video. That's really my goal. If we can get that down, it's going to be really good. And beyond that, the only other thing is going to be working on the next business channel video. There's a little bit of work that I have to do around client acquisition. I'm just going to make some manual contacts and start getting on some more people, start having some conversations. But yeah, things are going well, and the next business channel video I'm going to do is on Brez. So I'm probably going to start making that over the weekend or late this week, have that go live for next week. Then I'm going to do Iman, I'm going to do Hormozy. I really want to bump the posting frequency on the business channel and go through this sprint to get the channel very lively and active. And then that will kind of get me flatted out to, once I've gone through all those business channel videos, I should be getting the Rob the Bank main channel video close to being finished, which will warrant, because I'm not putting my direct time into it to get it finished primarily, like it's a smaller time commitment compared to what my editor's doing. I'm going to then begin working on the business channel video for Alex G, and what that will do is also, the main and the business channel video at the same time. But I'm going to finish the business channel video first, and I don't know if I'll do the business channel video first, but I'm going to work on both of them at the same time. And what that will do is it will allow me to go clean slate with momentum on the business channel and momentum on the main channel, which is going to be really good going into February. So that's just me kind of mentally mapping out everything that I'm doing with the channels, and then getting the main channel in a, not the main channel, the agency in a good place acquiring clients. So that's a full dump of my plan and what I'm pushing for, and it feels good to yeah, like I said, do things that I'm good at. And I'm always for learning, but there is a balance that needs to be struck, and there was no balance. It was all learning, nothing that I'm good at for the last 3 months, and now I'm getting some of that momentum and confidence back, doing things that I know I can do a good job of. So that's my 10-minute break. I'm honestly pretty cold. I don't even really want to stay outside until the sun's out. You get picky as a Floridian. But yeah, gonna get back to it. Okay, 2.5 hours since the last check-in. You can see here, this is what we just went through and did. So I can cross out this on the task list. And my plan was just to do the labeling and the music, but I totally forgot that with these business channel videos, that also includes going through and doing like the camera switches, which, because it's mainly just me drawing on the board a lot of the time, is actually a large part of the video, which means that the video is like majority done now. All that I have to do is, anytime you see something on this in between middle row, that means that there's something B-roll that I need to add. And beyond that, this yellow trail is the used clips. All the other clips are disabled and hidden. And then these lines here are just AI extensions of the music to have it match certain sections of the video, which I decided I'm gonna do music, keep it pretty low. But that's the update on the timeline. That took 2.5 hours. So now what remains on the video is, just to clarify this for myself, I have to do the hook and I have to edit the B-roll, then I have to review and sound design, and then the video will be ready to go live and publish. So what my schedule looks like is I have my editor meeting, but then I have all this space, which I think I should be able to get it done within then. I'm gonna do this first here. So if we plan out, I'm just on another break here, but sorry, I'm gonna set you guys down. I know, very professional of me, but I mean, if you're watching at this point, you understand that it's not the case here. So what I'm doing is gonna be the edit B-roll, and that I'm going to estimate it's gonna take me till around 12. I think that's fair. So give myself an hour and a half, 90 minutes to do that. Actually, I'm gonna give myself an hour and 15 minutes and then just use this next 10 minutes here as a break. Then what I'm gonna do is after that, I'm gonna give myself another hour and 15 minutes. So that to do the hook. And then I'm gonna give myself the remaining 45 minutes to do a review plus sound design here. Actually, I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to do that. I'm gonna have my 2 meetings, and then I'm gonna go to post the video. Post. And then that way, I don't have to think about it tomorrow, because posting does take up a lot of just like your mental bandwidth, which I know, it's weird, but it is the truth. So I always like spam check it on certain days. So I wasn't just yammering on, I just got the plan ready. So given this whole thing in my day here, I have a meeting there. This one's chill, internal. These 2 I have to be dialed in for, so I can't do anything else on them. But B-roll, hook, sound design, post the video, Instagram post plus message other people, and then self-alchemy, I might be drained to not be able to do that. Then run plus recover. But I'm gonna, as I said, take the next, now it's gonna be 8 minutes, and I'm going to have another neurogram and get ready to go through and do the final stages to finish this video out. But things are moving along really good. A business channel video in 2 days is gonna be a great standard to set for myself. And if I can get those turned around like that, it's gonna be something I can definitely do on a weekly basis. So very happy, all good in my hood. And yeah, gonna enjoy this little break, go to the bathroom, and then come back, grind this out. Another hour and a half later, timeline's gonna look relatively the same, but it's changed a lot. I added all the B-roll, added zooms and whatnot, all that good stuff, and we're on the final phase of the video. So to show you the calendar, I'm gonna take a little break here, and that's why I'm doing another recording, but you can see this has been the entire day I've taken you guys through. But now what we're gonna do, I had one of the meetings canceled. So what we're gonna do is, instead of having this meeting here, I want to go for the review and post before I get to do all this stuff and go on with the rest of my day. So I'm going to take this break and do the hook, get a review post, and then I'm going to jump on the meeting, and then after the meeting I will have the big signal, big task done for the day, which is really good. And having that video out within 2 days, boom, we're on fire. So that is really good stuff here. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this break, and then I'm going to get to work on the hook, which, just to be transparent, is probably the most intimidating part of editing the video for me, because it's like actual super engaging editing, which is the part of it that I struggle with. I've gotten really good at everything else, like comping timelines and all the crap that I walked through and did leading up to this. but the actual like super engaging hook dramatization style is not what I'm good at. So gonna have to conquer that, attack it, maybe have another NeuroGum. We'll see. Maybe that's not a good idea. They're only 40 milligrams of caffeine, but we'll see. I'm gonna take this break though and come back into this, and then after that task is done, I'll be feeling really, really good to get this video live as well. So yeah, that's the update. All right guys, just finished the client meeting. Video is near exportation, so all good. Got some good news, I'll talk about it later, but everything is going good, and yeah, that's the update. I don't know why I grabbed the camera. I got nothing to really share until this is done. Whatever. All right, so I just got out of the sauna and then cold plunge in the pool and then warm shower, and it is, let me tell you, I think it is 7:14. No, I thought it was like 7:50 something. I don't know if I said this, but the video is taking forever to upload, so I'm gonna schedule it for tomorrow. It is still literally processing 4K, and I uploaded it around, let me tell you, I uploaded it around 4, maybe even sooner than that. No, I started uploading it around 2, so it's been over 5 hours in total to process, which I have never had it be that long. Even the Rob the Bank video wasn't that crazy, but whatever. I definitely could power through some work right now, but I really don't see the purpose of doing so. To give my explanation as to why, I mean, pretty simple, but if I power through the work now, I don't want that to be at the expense of me going to bed late and then not getting a good and early start tomorrow, which getting another good and early start tomorrow is going to allow me to do whatever work I was going to do tonight and a lot more. So in situations like this, it's usually best just to kind of get your mind right. So journal, do some thinking for the next day, and you can probably tell I'm just like looking at this thumbnail, dude. I find it so cool. I'm so curious on what the click-through rate on this one's gonna be, because I just think it's such a cool concept compared to how I was doing it before. But yeah, I am interested to see that. When it comes to plan for tomorrow, so I'll be honest, I'm kinda in a weird spot to explain everything, because I first and foremost need to get the video scheduled, which I have to do the chapters, which usually just takes a little bit. I might even do that tonight on my laptop just in bed. I'm not sure. But sorry. Beyond that, I now need to kind of figure out what the high leverage stuff to do is for the next little while. My editor today didn't get back to me. He didn't show up to our meeting, and he only sent me like one message. So I'm assuming he didn't get the chapter done for today, which isn't good, because this one chapter, literally the first chapter he's working on, hasn't been done for 3 days. So I'm not sure what his status is. I really probably should send him a message tonight before I go to bed, figuring out what that looks like, because that's the main channel video that is, I guess, like reliant on that. But beyond that, I am going to do a client video tomorrow. I have to do a little admin with a client that I am working with a bit more seriously, and there's something interesting in the works there, but I don't want to talk about it until it actually happens. Then beyond that, the video's scheduled. The only things that I have other than starting another business channel video are going to be an Instagram post and database reactivation to really fill my client capacity up, because doing outreach for me is just, it's one that, in all honesty, just doesn't make a lot of sense given my situation. And not that I'm above outreach, because I don't think I am at all, but getting clients from outreach has a inverse relationship with all of the work that I'm trying to actually do. Like, the reason why I make all the videos across 3 different channels. So as much as I am definitely not above doing outreach, I do not want to neglect it, or I definitely don't want to prioritize it, because I know that it would be at the cost of the videos, which again are like the thing that is the most important thing that I have. So that's just kind of the situation there, which I think is totally fair and makes sense. Now, what that does mean, though, is that I'm in kind of a what's called like a rainforest economy, where my my videos are the only way for me to get clients outside my network. So I want to get on 1 to 2 more clients in this month. So my way of doing that is going to be reaching out to everyone in my network, and I think that's what I should prioritize to do tomorrow. It won't take me as long as I think it will, but I know that it's a task that I am going to run into some kind of emotional resistance around. So I kind of just have to bite the bullet and get it done, which I'm very happy I did for the hook today and pushing through that. I did a great job there. But I think I can get all of that done tomorrow. So let me just mark off what I didn't get done today on my task list and write my task list for tomorrow, and I'll be right back. All right, it is about 15 minutes later, and honestly, it took me a surprisingly long amount of time to plan, get the calendar ready for tomorrow, and then also the task list down here, but it is done, so that is good to go. And yeah, I am okay. I think I'm gonna try and do the timestamps in bed. It might mean that I might not get reading done because I already took my melatonin, so I might just literally pass out. But regardless, I have a plan for tomorrow. My big circle task that I need to complete is the database reactivation. Like I said, it's not a hard task, it's just one that has the most resistance. And then I'm going to be trying to get all the pre-production for the Brez business video tomorrow done, including the recording. And I'm doing an extra task, which is the database reactivation stuff, compared to the one that I did on the TJR one. But I already know what my script is. It's fresh in my head still, like the way that I'm going to format the video, and also just the way that I am even doing the thumbnail is going to save me a lot of time. So it's not too crazy there. However, yeah, I am just going to go through, get that done. Then I have to figure out a interesting client situation, like a good one, but interesting nonetheless. After I do that, and then just make sure my video goes out on the business channel tomorrow, all good. And yeah, that is the plan for tomorrow. I need to get to bed now. I'm gonna have my tea, go on my laptop, see if I can update the chapters, maybe watch a YouTube video, probably should read. By the way, I don't know if I've said this, but the book I'm reading is Propaganda by Edward Bernays. I'm about 100 pages in. It's really good stuff. And yeah, that's all. As you guys can tell, my brain's my friends are making fun of me for saying guys so much, and I cannot get it out of my head now. It's the same thing I used to say essentially,
and there's a few others. Additionally is one. Just pause words instead of when I'm thinking. And when I start speaking formally, I try not to use the word like, even though I say it when pretty casually speaking. So that's just a little side note. My brain's fried. I'm going to bed. Later.